4 questions you should be asking yourself on a daily basis to make sure that your current IT managed service provider is doing their job. The very first question you should be asking yourself regarding whether or not your IT managed service provider is actually doing their job is, are my current office technologies up to date? Are all my operating systems, my entire IT environment and infrastructure set up for me to have success in the current age? If you're running a Windows 8 operating system and we now have Windows 11, you may have a problem. And if your IT managed service provider isn't riding your back about updating that environment or doing it themselves, you may have a problem. It is so important to maintain a current IT setup and infrastructure because you want all of your office technologies, all of your office environment to work cohesively. Sometimes when we don't update our environments and we say, oh, we'll get to it, and the years go by, a lot of the technology we use in that current time isn't backwards compatible, meaning it's not able to work with older technology. So it's very important for your system and for your office and your business to run cohesively, that your operating system is up to date, that your IT environment is using current and relevant technologies for today. If your managed service provider isn't doing that for you, you may want to look elsewhere. Number 2 that we should ask ourselves regarding our current IT managed service provider, and that is this: how's their customer support? If you have an issue and you call in to get a ticket open, how long does it take you to get that ticket? How long before you have a response from somebody who's actually going to help you with your issue? Beyond that, if you call in and you're on hold for 20 minutes while your issue is still occurring, a big question is, how come they didn't address it before it became an issue? How come you didn't actually receive a call from them? Why are you having to call your IT managed service provider if what they're supposed to do is manage your IT network? Now, things happen. We all know that. And there's times that it's just not predictable as to when something's going to occur, but you have to have the avenues in place to address the issues as they occur. If your managed service provider is contacted by you and you're tossed around from rep to rep, eventually getting to somebody you think can actually resolve your issue just for them to say, hey, we'll open up a ticket and follow up with you in 2 to 3 business days, that's not going to work. And we know that's not going to work for you. So it's very important that you are comfortable with the customer service process that you have in place with your current managed service provider. If customer service is slow to respond, slow to address the issues, well, that's also an indication you may want to look elsewhere for a new provider. The third question you want to ask yourself regarding whether or not your current IT managed service provider is doing their job for you is, have they internalized the issues that face your business? Listen, are they a trusted advisor to you, a trusted consultant? Are they a trusted partner? Or are they simply a company you call when you have a one-off situation and just need a patch fixed? Who are they to you? And are they important to your business? If the answer to this question is, it's a one-off, I could take it or leave it, your managed service provider should blow you away with how amazing their customer support is, but also with how amazing it is that they're able to manage your environment correctly, efficiently, and effectively. The fourth question to ask yourself concerning whether or not your current IT managed service provider is actually doing their job is this: does my IT managed service provider tell me what I want to hear or tell me what I need to hear? If they tell you what you want to hear, it'll sound something like this: everything's up to date, everything's great, there's nothing you have to worry about, we've got this handled. When really what you need to hear is, you're running Windows 8 in an operating system that has completely aged and is causing the security of your environment to falter. You need to upgrade to Windows 10 and ultimately Windows 11 when their next release comes out. In addition to that, you need to make sure that your server is running at optimal levels and it's a bit aged as well. Or we can upgrade you and move you over to the cloud. That's something you would need to hear. If they're not telling you that, they're not actively communicating with that, kind of goes back to our third point. They're not acting as a partner. They're simply taking the money that they need to manage your environment haphazardly and not actively being proactive in your environment itself. So again, are they telling you what you need to hear or what you want to hear? The beautiful thing about your business is just that. It's your business. It is unique to you. You provide a service to customers and to clients that you expect and anticipate will solve their needs and bring them joy or bring them a solution. Your managed service provider should do that for you. They should internalize your business goal, your business mind, and help you to achieve success and achieve the goals that you've laid out for your business. While we should concern ourselves with a robust IT environment, it's important to have partners along the way that take and share that same thought and that same ideology. So I encourage you, please don't just look for any managed service provider. And certainly don't base it off of whether or not you like the person that you spoke with. Base it off of facts. Base it off of what have they done? What have they shown to you that gives you the comfort, gives you the know-how to move forward with them. Analyze, investigate, and then bring them a part of your business. If you feel like your current IT managed service provider could use a little overhauling, or maybe you want somebody to come in and just poke holes in your environment and figure out what's going on here, let us know. I would personally be happy to come in and do a free analysis for you. My direct line is 904-739-0540, extension 232. My name is Ken Wood. I'm here with Cecines. We hope to talk to you real soon.